It might often happen that you have extra data in an Excel spreadsheet or in another database that you would like to add to your existing spatial information. For instance, we've got a data set on active mines and the location of these mines, but say we've got more information on these mines that we want to have a look at. For instance, I've got let me just find it, I've got an Excel spreadsheet with extra data on mines. No, it's not that one, sorry. On machinery. Yes, okay, the machinery at each of these mines that are broken and those that were fixed as well. Alright, so this is extra information that's not currently linked to my existing spatial data, but I've got a unique reference for each of these mines. So every dot on my map does have a unique reference that I can use to link this information to my spatial data. So you can see that there's a unique reference in the active mines attribute table, so I can use that to link the data from Excel. So the first thing I would like to do is add the data that's currently in Excel. So if I look at my tutorial data, there's a mines machines Excel spreadsheet. Double click it. I'm going to use the database there. So add it. Let's open it. Okay, here we can see we've got the unique reference in the broken and the fixed machinery. So I now know I need to, the thing that's the same between these two data sets, between the table that's non-spatial and the spatial data, is the unique reference. So what I can do is I can right click on the spatial layer and say I want to do a join. I want to join the table to my spatial data. So I'm going to say I want to do a join, and I'm going to do the join based on the unique reference in the database. Okay, so I'm going to link the two to one another based on the unique reference of each of these mines. I say okay, and if I open this attribute table of mines again, there you can see it's now been linked. So now my data that was non-spatial is now linked to my spatial data. The only thing I need to do that is a unique reference that's the same across the two databases that can link my non-spatial data to my spatial data, and then I can do a join. Alright, so now let's say in this case now we see we've got a list of broken pieces of machinery, and some of them have been fixed. Right, so I just now want to know for each of these mines how many are still broken. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to subtract the fixed ones from the broken ones. Okay, and that I can do by adding a new field and say, let's just say still broken. It's going to be integer, it's a number. Okay, it tells me it's too long. You're limited in the number of characters you can use when adding a field, so it's just going to make it still broke, so that's okay. Let's see, I should have added it somewhere. Broken fix. See if I can find it. Alright, sorry I missed it. It's right here at the back. Active mines still broken. So it just tells me that this is added to the active mines attribute table, not to the database. So now I can right click this new field and I say field calculator. It's just above calculate geometry that you now used in the previous exercise. So field calculator. And what I would like to do is in the database table, I want to take the broken ones and subtract from that the ones that were fixed. It's okay. And now I can see a new field is added here, and it shows me what are the remainder of machines for each of the mines that are still broken, that needs to be fixed. So you can do different types of calculations using this function. So go and have a look at it, the field calculator. You can see you can do quite complex calculations based on your attribute values. So you create a new field where the result will be calculated in, and then you can tell the the calculator, what types of calculations do you want to do with your data, and you can create capture that data in your new created field. And this I can now use when I want to create my map. Let's, for example, go to properties, symbology. I'm going to use my newly created field active. Mine still broke, the one that I used to calculate. And now I can say unique values, or maybe I want to use quantities, classes of 0 to 2 and more, and then I can display my data to see where are the mines with the highest number of broken machines, that machinery that needs to be fixed. So please, again, use the data supplied in the tutorial and go and practice this. Do a few calculations using the field calculator, and also try to link the table that's available in your tutorial folder to the mines dataset, so that you know how to join the two of them based on a unique identifier.